Alright, what is up, gang? We're gonna be rating some Alani's here. So, I believe I've gathered all the flavors to ever be in existence, but I very well could be wrong. But this is the best, we've got here. Alright, let's start off. First up, and this is in alphabetical order, I believe. First up, we have Arctic White. Now, I did drink this a long time ago. I remember it very vividly, but I can't tell you exactly what it tasted like. It wasn't memorable. Wasn't memorable. I almost don't even want to put it, like, I kind of want to put it in the middle of the road at a C, but because it was so unmemorable with other things I know are C's, I feel like I might need to put it in a D. We're gonna You know what? We're gonna start off and put it in a D. Look, I'm just gonna go there. We'll move it if we need to. Next one, Blue Slush. The next two up are actually basically the same flavor. There's Blue Slush and then Breezeberry. To me, they both taste the same. It's like a blue raspberry. They are a little sour, but they're pretty sweet too. Um, I wouldn't say it's anything to write home about. I'm gonna go ahead and give those a C just together because they're the same flavor essentially. If you like it, definitely could be an A or a B if you like blue raspberry flavor, and I do too, but like in a drink, it's like it's okay. Like every now and then you might grab this. Next we have cotton candy grape. We're gonna put this in NA because I've never tried this. This is an older flavor, and if you can see this picture, it has like the old packaging. I never tried these. Um, this is before my time. However, they do have some of the older flavors, as I'll talk about later. They have some of them in their powder forms, like they have a pre workout, and so that might be a way to try them, and that might exist now. I have no clue. But yeah, we're gonna put it in A. Um, I assume this is me assuming. I think it might be a D or an F for me simply because it's giving cotton candy grape vibe. Um, of course, because that's what it is. So that's not necessarily my flavor, but I will say Alani does a really good job at getting flavors right and how you'd expect them. So if it sounds like something you'd like, you probably will like it. Next one, we have Juicy Peach. Now, I'm kind of at a crossroads here. Put it at S or A. This was my favorite Alani flavor for a really long time. It's so good. However, I did drink it so much that now it's kind of just eh for me. Like it doesn't hit the same. But when I first had it, ooh, that's just a slapper. I feel like it needs to go an S. It's an honorary S, like honestly. But I don't know. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna put it in S for now, okay? Because it really was so special to me and I loved it. And I love peach flavored things. It slapper. Next one, cherry twist. Girl, S. There's no debating. I'm going to move the order here just for a second. There is no debating. If anything on here is an S, it's that cherry twist. Now, cherry twist to me, think that's supposed to be like a cherry limeade. But to me, what it tastes like specifically is a red and yellow sour gummy worm if it was melted down and put into candy. It's a slapper, super good. I have one with me right now, so they're really good. Next, Hawaiian shaved ice. Throw that bitch at an F. Y'all, this stuff is so bad, let me tell you. Um, I do not like a coconut flavor. I'll put that out there. However, I had some things that had coconut flavor in them, and I didn't think they were necessarily like bad. Like I can separate myself from like my opinions to what subjectively like people might like. However, this tastes so much like a conditioner or shampoo to me. I cannot get behind it. I think it is disgusting. And I yeah, I just don't like it. But it is really popular, so I guess I'll say if you like these flavors, you'll probably like it. But I did not think it was very good. No. Next we have kiwi guava. Let's throw that bitch at a C. Kiwi guava was good. It was good. I have had like guava sodas and stuff before, and I did not like them, but I do love a kiwi drink. It honestly was pretty tame from what I remember, although it has been a while. I think I got it a couple times. I'm just gonna go ahead and say the middle of the road. I wouldn't put it at a B necessarily, but a C is not bad. C is just average, nothing necessarily special, but pretty good. Next, we have the Kim Aid. This one here deserves an A. I can't necessarily put it at S because I haven't had it that much on too much of a history with it. However, it's a pink lemonade. And it was a slapper. You know how sometimes they come out with limited flavors and you wish they'd stick around? This is one of those that needed to stick around. Whoever had this idea ate it up. And plus the packaging was really cute too. Which is not, I mean, it doesn't matter that much, but it's a slapper. And it looks cute. Next, we have Cosmic Stardust. Comfortably, I can put it. Oh man, you know what? Actually, this is kind of like teetering on A, B. I'm gonna throw it at a B for now, just because that's what feels right. But it's honestly really good to me. It tastes like liquefied Skittles. Um, it slaps, man. That stuff is really good. Next up, we have, I believe this is Tropsicle, if I'm seeing the image right. So Tropsicle, we're gonna put this, and this is actually a bit of a surprising one for me. We're gonna put this at a C too. Tropsicle, you don't see it around too much, but I believe this was like a pineapple-y drink. Now, I don't even like pineapple that much, but I actually remember getting it and thinking it was, pretty decent. Like, I was able to separate it. I think if you really like pineapple fruit, this is probably gonna be an A or S for you. It actually is pretty good. Not my favorite, but like, but she ate down. Next we have Dream Float, and whew, this might be a controversial one for y'all. So get a seat real quick. D. It's a D. It definitely doesn't deserve an F. Um, but I don't necessarily think it deserves a C. And look, I know this is controversial. I know people love it. I do not really like a cream soda. If I'm getting a fruity drink, it needs to be fruity. You get me? So that's all I say about that. Next, we have cherry slush. Boom. Instant S. That shit is a slapper. Um, I liked it for the first moment I had it. And, yeah, it's always been good. Even like I like peach, but from the first moment I had that all the way up until now, it hits every single time. It's so fucking good. Just a delicious cherry drink. Next, this is an older flavor that's not really around. Um, this is sour peach rings. I'm gonna go ahead and rate this though because they do have a pre-workout that is this flavor, so I'm gonna assume they're fairly similar. I'm gonna give this a D. Now look, I love peach ring candy, love peach flavor. However, the sour peach ring is just not very good. Like, yeah, it's sour and not even like a good like I don't know. I just don't really like it, and I think that you know I don't know. It just doesn't hit for me. You know what? Honestly, uh, it might be at a C. It's kind of teetering here. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna put it at C. Yeah, we're gonna raise it to a C just because it's kind of the same boat as like the blue ones, like the blue raspberry. Like, I'm not crazy about them, but they're not necessarily bad. But it's a little too for me, but it's not terrible. Next we have this electric tie-dye. This is an older flavor. I never had it, wasn't around in my time, so we're gonna say NA, but I just wanted to acknowledge that it does exist. Next, we have Pink Slush. Again, another C, middle of the road. I drink this one fairly often just because it comes in the variety packs I get, but, you know, it's nothing to really write home about either. Next, we have Cotton Candy. This is the new flavor coming out. I have to put it in NA because I've never tried it, but I will be trying it within the next few days. However, I'm going to go ahead and tell you this is probably a D or F for me because I do not like cotton candy whatsoever. But That's just me. Next, we have mimosa. I'm gonna throw mimosa in an F. I said it. Because you know what? I think if it's okay, it's trying to be a mimosa. If you like mimosas, drink it. For me, again, if I'm trying to have a fruity experience, any any sign of bitterness, anything that is not completely pure and whole, like a good orange, for example, I believe whoever made that should receive the death penalty. I believe that. Next, orange kiss. That's an A. That's an A, brother. That's a good one. This is the orange that they got right. And that's all I'll say about that. Next, Winter Wonderland. F. F. Tastes like a candle. It tastes like, you know those things that people put around Christmas trees sometimes that are like cranberry and orange slices? Okay, tastes like someone made that into a candle, then melted it down and said, here you go. That's an F. I know someone who likes that too, and death penalty, disgusting. Next, we have retro rainbow, or also known as rainbow candy. I'm gonna put them both in NA here because I never had them, but they sound good. Next, we have witch's brew. Throw that at a C. Again, I'm not like a caramel apple fan, but it's not bad. Um, I just am not like necessarily shook about it, but it's like it's good. It's good. All these average ones, I will go in and buy and drink them just to switch it up. So all this, like C and above, is pretty good. Um, Sherbet Swirl, the new one, that gets a D, to be honest. It's okay. When I first had it, I kind of wanted to put it at a C. However, and this is only me, and I know people that do like this one, and it is good. But for some reason now, every time I drink it, and I've had it, it tastes like a Diet Coke or some kind of diet drink I had when I was younger that I didn't like. And for some reason, that's all I could taste. It's like the first time I had it, I tasted the sherbet, it was great. Then all of a sudden, someone flipped in my mind, and I can't taste anything different. So I'm gonna have to give it a D. It's not necessarily bad, but I don't really fuck with it. Next we have, actually I'm going to go ahead in a different order. There is this trippy hippie flavor, which is supposed to be a cherry limeade. I love cherry limeade. However, this is an old one, not really around, never had it for my time. And we are ending with a banger and also a tragedy. This is the strawberry sunrise. This is one of the latest flavors that's come out, however, is limited edition. This goes at an S. This goes at an S. This is a slapper. This shit is so fucking good. To me, it tastes like, those, colorful smiley gummy candies? To me, it tastes like if you liquefy like a purple one and a red one. It's really good. I had a friend try one and they said it tasted like a Hawaiian punch to them. I don't necessarily feel that way, but, that's just another opinion. Um, Yeah, man, that it's actually making me sad that that's not around because it's actually so very good. So let me take a look back. Let me look at this list. Yes. Well, this is it actually. This was the perfect list, I believe. And my opinions are completely correct all the time. So, if you want to go get an Alani and you don't know what to choose, I highly recommend you following this, because this is right. This is correct, and any other opinions are simply wrong. So, yeah, thanks for watching.